What is up, YouTube? I'm back again with another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the USGI M-1945 field pack. So this is the field pack designed to replace the, I believe it's the M-1928 field pack, and this was used from the 50s all the way up into the early 60s and replaced by the M-1956 field pack, aka butt pack. This thing is pretty customizable. It has a lot of options for it. So basically you'll see that you got a equipment hanger on this side, and you're supposed to attach your bayonet, and then it would slip down into this and then keep it still. And then this piece right here you would attach your e-tool cover to, and it would hold it down here. And then on the bottom you would attach the M1945 lower. This is the M1945 upper, and then down there it was a bigger pack that you would carry your bedroll, stakes, guy line, and tent poles for the pup tent. And then up top, all the way across it, you would carry your pup tent. So you'd have straps on this side, one strap here, one strap here, and one strap here, and it would get rolled up and then laid across it. And then of course on this side was just like a miscellaneous pouch with just a metal button. And then flipping it over on its back, so you got very small shoulder straps. These shoulder straps weren't necessarily designed to be actually worn with it because of how short they are. What you're supposed to do using these D-rings and this these loops here and here and this strap is that you attach it to your M45 suspenders on the back, and then you would just carry it like that, and then you'd string it up with the lower portion of it a certain way too. So let's go ahead and open her up. I'm gonna have to set the camera down for this. Alright, so it just closes and opens with these two straps here. You can see we got a stamp here. In person, you really can't tell, or well, you can kind of see it a little bit. So it says Backfield Combat M45, manufactured 1950. And it looks like it's made by Randy Pad Supply Co. Yeah, I think that's what it. I don't know, and like I said, in person it's kind of hard to see, but in the camera it's picking up very nicely. And then on the inside, you just have a compartment that is with this rubberized material. And this is similar to, if I had to describe it, it would be like the rubberized material on the Toxicological Agents Protective garment. If any of you guys have ever had experience with those. So I'm going to try and fold this, so I'm going to have to put the camera down again so it'd be easier for you guys to read it. So just a second here, bear with me. Alright, I think I got it relatively decent for you guys. So on the inside here, it should come with instructions sewn to it. So it says Pack Field Combat M1945, and I'm not gonna sit here and read all that. If you guys want to, you can go ahead and pause the video. Here's a nice picture. So basically, in your side pockets you should be carrying your rations. In the center you should be carrying your clothing. You should carry your toiletry articles in the separate pocket here, and the mess kit there. And you can see you got more. So basically there's how you strap it up to your field M1945 suspenders right there. And then when you have the upper and lower attached, that's what it'll look like. And you can see that they have the bayonet there, the scabbard, the e-tool there, and then the lower attached to it. And the lower attaches to these D-rings and these loops here. And then that's what it looks like when you're wearing it. And then of course this guy has his pup tent attached to it. So if you guys want to go ahead and pause the video, if you want to read those instructions, by all means go ahead. Overall, guys, I think these are pretty underrated packs, in all honesty. So yeah, basically you carry your rations in this sleeve here, and then in that sleeve there, and then in this sleeve is your mess kit, and then in this one is your toiletries, and then in the middle is where your clothing and other personal items go. And then basically you just fold this waterproof liner back inside it, and it keeps it all nice and waterproof. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera down and fold all this stuff back in. The reason why I'm filming this video now instead of later is because I actually just sold it along with all my field gear. I had one before, and I think I threw it in for free, but it was in a lot worse shape than this one is. I really couldn't sell that one. I mean, I don't know, it seems like either these things, people are either asking way too much money or they can't even give them away. So anyways guys, that is the USGI M-1945 field pack. So basically, if you're doing a Korean War, you could use this, and all the way up into the early Vietnam advisor. So this is before we actually had ground troops. This is the very early 60s is when you could use this for an impression. I'm curious if anybody's making reproductions of these things now. I know that they're making reproductions of the M41 field pack for the U.S. Marines. The U.S. Marines had the M41 field pack. The U.S. Army had the M45. I think this thing is bigger than a butt pack. If so, it's not by much, because it's a very thin pack. Understand that. It's a little hard to tell in the video, but it is pretty thin. But it's longer. So anyways guys, that is it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something new. Honestly guys, like I said, these M45 field packs are pretty cool if you know how to hook one up and everything. It's just kind of a pain in the ass that you can't use this thing as a normal backpack without the correct suspenders. So anyways guys, that is it for the video. I hope you guys learned something new. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and let me know. And as always, have a nice day.